Hello Aries, and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your mid-November reading, and I just want to give a shout out to my wonderful friend Sarah, who gave me this gorgeous t-shirt, okay? And there's a discount code if any of you want to give this like really good quality, excellent stitching t-shirt for a gift to someone else or maybe even to yourself. I got the star. I just really want to embrace the star energy when I'm making my YouTube channels. So anyways, let's see what's in store for you for mid-November. We've got the Two of Pentacles as your energy. So I do feel that you'll be having some sort of a crossroads. I feel as though you're really going to be reprioritizing things, and it may have to do with something with security, where you live, work, potentially a relationship, because relationships need security. So let's see what it is you're going to be thinking about and deciding on for mid-November. All right, what does Aries need to know for mid-November, please, and thanking you. Well, you're definitely very clear-headed. Wow. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be some sort of relationship or partnership. Look, I'm going to talk about it like it is a love relationship, but it could be family, friend, business partner, someone that you live with, but it's definitely, you guys definitely have a connection. Look, in the background, in the recent past leading into this, we have the Lovers. It could also be a Gemini energy. So this is someone you have had some sort of really positive, really tight-knit, close connection with. However, right now, oh my gosh, they totally had some secrets. Okay, you are coming up as the Ace of Swords. So I feel as though this is a absolute new, clear-headed perspective. Maybe there was a piece of information that you've received that really allowed you to become detached to from this person emotionally enough to be able to step back and objectively look at them for who they are. This could be for better or for worse. Look, this person, and I do feel for most of you this is a person. Again, this could be an aspect of yourself, or it could be an organization, because what you need to know about for mid-November is the High Priestess. So this could be a secretive organization or a secretive person. It is likely someone who is very spiritual. If it is an individual, they could be very spiritually evolved, but also they could just be very, keep things to themselves, be very mysterious, okay? I do feel as though you're going to be looking at them, and it could be a Taurus. I do feel as though you're going to be looking at them very clearly, because the energy in between you is the Justice card. So again, very detached. We've got the Sword energy again, detached emotionally, but looking at it in a very fair, objective sense. So this could, for example, for some of you, maybe you entered a love relationship and you guys just got all lovey-dovey so quickly that you didn't really look at each other from a rational, or at least you didn't look at this person from a rational perspective. And there's a lot about them that you need to know, that you need to learn, okay? I do feel as though, so the outcome, we've got the Six of Swords. So I do feel as though maybe you don't know a lot about them, but I do feel that this person will in the future come towards you and maybe realize that they need to let some of the pain in their past and the stress in their past go. Maybe they need to let it go. There may have been some things that they've been keeping from you, but they've just decided they just needed maybe to do a little bit more healing, and I do feel that they will be approaching you. Whether you allow them into your life, we shall see, because your energy, your outcome is being aspected by the Emperor. That is amazing Aries energy. And it really is just you holding firm to your true Aries nature, but having very solid boundaries, knowing what you want, being very, very, very determined to just have exactly what you want and staying true to yourself, okay? But this person, in the future, their outcome is being aspected by the Two of Cups. I genuinely believe that in the future, they will look at you as, you know, being a really good partner. And I'm getting an energy that some of you, for some of you, this person, maybe they'll want to approach you and be friends in the future. It could, but it could also be lovers still, right? This can go either way. If it's lovers, then it's going to have more of an actual friendship foundation. So for example, for some of you, maybe you got involved a little bit too fast with this person romantically. Again, this could be work and things like that, some sort of partnership. But I think that in the future, they will approach you, be a little bit more upfront and forthcoming about their past and their healing, and just saying, you know, that there were some things they needed to go through, and will be more focused on having a foundation of friendship with you Okay? And personally, I think that's really important when it comes to having a long-term romantic relationship. You ultimately need to be friends and be compatible. So I think that this could go 50-50, whether you decide to have them in your life or not. But it's, regardless, both of you are really going to be thinking about what both of you need for this to work, the direction that you want your lives to go together. Because I feel as though maybe you rushed into it a little bit too fast in the past. Let's get some cards to aspect. Okay, what does Aries need to know for mid-November? Interesting. Okay, yeah, so this person really has kind of hidden themselves a little bit. Okay, so okay, sorry, so many things. Okay, so in the past, the Lover's card is being aspected by lust. So I do feel that, I mean, this is also the Strength card in many decks as well. And I do feel you two, obviously, like, two major arcanas in the past. You have a very intense connection. You obviously had some past lives together, which is why you feel that, whoa, amazing bond together. And I think that you just kind of like went with your passion rather than with your head. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but I think you're both needing to find a balance of both. And I do feel as though you may have idealized this person into being someone whom they're not, and didn't realize that there's huge parts of them that you didn't actually see. Because on the surface, they tick all of the boxes, you know, and you have an amazing connection, right? But I do feel as though, you know, and they may not have, like, that you just didn't see them clearly. You kind of were romanticizing and idealizing them. But I think you're now realizing in this moment, whoa, okay, I need to look at this person more clearly, potentially because you did get a piece of information that really woke you up. And the other person could have been a lot more forthright, but they weren't. But yeah, you're definitely looking at things at a new level, which is very important. The outcome, the Six of Swords, is being aspected by the Four of Swords. So I do feel as though this person, and potentially you, had some unhealed wounds that will be healed in the future. So I think personally it's important to take things slow. This person, their outcome is being aspected by the Ten of Discs or Pentacles wealth. So I really do feel that in the future they will look at you as someone who is stable, as someone who is reliable, as someone who you can build a life together with, right? So again, this could be lover, business, things like that, okay? It would be a great business partnership if this is talking about business, or if it's with a job or an organization, they're looking at you as a super valuable employee, right? That would actually really benefit the business. All right, so your outcome is the Emperor being aspected by the Princess of Swords. Do your best to just kind of keep an open mind. Don't jump to conclusions. There will be a lot of information coming your way in the future, but just you are going to hold your ground and stay true to yourself. So, I mean, I do see that you both really have a potential of being together. Yeah. So don't be surprised to find out some information, which I feel like a lot of you have already found out about this person. But it's important. It's important to have done this. Okay, what is this healing? I just want to ask one more. I don't know why, some of you, I feel like it may have been some substance abuse that they had in the past. Or maybe something to do with money and finances and wealth. Yeah, something about their home life. Or maybe like a past relationship, someone that they used to have a home with. Yeah, so I feel like they probably didn't tell you at first because they didn't want to burden you in a sense. But I think it was also mixed in with them not wanting you to get scared away and just to kind of go with the flow in the past. But I do see, you know, this information is going to come out. It might be a bit difficult, but you'll be ready for it. All right, let's get some advice cards. What advice does Aries need for this situation? Please and thank you. All right, cool. The advice is pretty much going to be do what you're already doing, because your outcome is aspected by the Emperor. That is your essence, you know, just staying true to yourself, being very clear and direct with what you want, what you can offer in a relationship or partnership, and just staying true to yourself, like being your authentic self. Okay, and telling the truth, even if it hurts, because How the heck is anyone gonna actually know who you are and what you want if you don't tell the truth? Second advice card, Seven of Pentacles. Think about the practical things that are needed to build a foundation of trust and stability in a relationship. A relationship is like a garden. Yes, you two have planted the seed in the past, right? But when you plant a seed, and that's the seed is representing your relationship, you don't just ignore it. You need to nurture it. You need to water it. You need to take care of it, right? A lot of people will start a relationship, they'll plant the seed, and then they'll kind of back off and be like, okay, well, I don't have to make any more effort. It's like, okay, you wouldn't do that in a job, would you? Just because you get the job doesn't mean you're going to suddenly kick back and do whatever. You'll get fired, okay? So you need to focus on nurturing the important things, the practical day-to-day lives of this relationship. If you two are moving in, for example, you'll need to also work on the finances and the nitty-gritty and what your daily schedule is looking like, and that everyone's happy, okay? Third advice card, the Knight of Swords. Be very clear and direct with your communication. And I would just focus on like, what's the one most important thing? Focus on that and be very direct and clear, okay? To the point and straightforward. Final advice card, we have got the Chariot. You may want to move in with this person. You might want to move with this person, but think also about, both of you need, but more like you, this is your reading. You need to think about the long-term goals. The long-term goals of your relationship, and then everything else that comes in between will hopefully fall into place. All right, I hope that was helpful. If you would like a private reading, or if you would like one of these beautiful t-shirts, check in the information below, and definitely make your, thank you to those of you who've subscribed, liked, shared, commented on this video. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot. And if you're still here, secret bonus card. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Don't get stuck in your head about the way that relationships are meant to be. This could go in many different ways. So just be careful that you don't get stuck in your ego. Things can go so many different ways. Be careful you're not blinding yourself. Have a good month. Bye. Tarot teas, baby. Discount code below.